All right. What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Today, I'm going to be going over life after college because life after college was rough, especially for me. For those of you who like played sports in college and, went straight from competing to boom, working, you know how tough the transition was, right? You definitely know how tough the transition was. And that was something that had kind of always scared me was my health and, after college and what I was going to do because I didn't want to be the guy that gained a ton of weight. Because I was a lean, like 400-meter hurdler. I was, 165 pounds. And I didn't want to get out of shape, right? But if you look around you and kind of see like what happens, that's typically exactly what happens to most people. Some people, as soon as they get to college, they'll get the freshman 15, where people are like, oh damn, like what happened to that person. But for the most part, right, if you didn't get the freshman 15, then you definitely put on weight after college, right? And I had no idea what I was going to do after college without having a coach by me blowing a whistle in my ear. Because having that made me, that made me super accountable because I was part of a team and we all wanted the same thing, right? Since I was running track, we wanted to be national champions, right? So we were all gunning after that same thing. So it was easy to go and grind, right? And go get the workout out the way. Now, when I got my first job, that was a crazy, huge adjustment because instead of, waking up, taking my time, checking my phone, then, going down to the cafeteria to get my food, and then, taking a few classes that were like maybe an hour each. I had to wake up and then boom, work, right? For 8 hours, had to be alert, right? And the reason why that just wasn't really my thing is because like while I worked at Hollister, right? I was an assistant manager. Um and I didn't really care about doing that job. It had nothing to do with what I liked doing, right? I liked working out. I liked running track, right? Especially in college. So I didn't care about what new clothes came in or what new promotions, were coming out. And I had to listen to people that were telling me to do things, right, that I didn't really care about, if I'm being real. And because of the adjustment, right, my body was just super, super thrown off because like my workout schedule was different. That was like my medicine for me. So personally, it kind of felt like I ran into a brick wall because there were a lot of changes in what I did with my time, right? And the changes were so aggressive. I mean, one day I was running track, the next day I was waking up, right, to go hang up clothes and, spray cologne around a store that I didn't care about, you know what I'm saying? So, a few things that I tried to kind of like get me back, right? First thing I tried working out after work. And sometimes I just be way too exhausted. And then my workout will be trash because I'd be tired and just out of it mentally, right? So then that kind of just like defeated the purpose of, for me, kind of defeated the purpose of working out in the afternoon. And then I kind of switched gears, right? Then I tried working out before work, which was like a heaven sent idea for myself because one, I had all the energy in the world like after I worked out. So, that helped me stay like awake and alert at my job. And since I was already used to waking up early, whether that be from going to work out with the team or going to a track meet or whatever, I was like, okay, well, let me just kind of switch gears real quick instead of waking up and then only giving myself enough time to brush my teeth and go to work. I'm gonna wake up early enough to make sure I get a full workout in, right? And so, whether it was 4:30 a.m., 5:30 a.m., that gave me enough time. That gave me like, minimum an hour and a half of me time, which me time for me is waking up and working out, right? Um, so one thing that I typically recommend to my clients is like, If you can work out in the morning, then like, do yourself a favor and work out in the morning. And the reason I always suggest that is because the quicker that you can do some type of physical activity or do something in the morning, the quicker, that gets your metabolism started, right? Which helps you stay lean or help you stay slim. When you hear guys talking about, oh, damn, my metabolism slowed down. I'm getting older. I don't know what to do. It's like, well, no, it's not necessarily your metabolism slowing down. What's causing that is you are slowing down. You're not moving as much. You're not doing as much. Your metabolism is perfectly fine. You don't have a problem pooping and peeing. You have a problem moving. So with doing that, with kind of switching my gears, and when I wake up, that kept my weight under control, and that helped me stay focused, helped me stay super focused mentally. So if you're too tired to work out after work, then just make that adjustment, man. Make that adjustment and work out before work, right? Because you don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, well, I got to go to my kids' meet, after work, or, blah, 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 and use that as the excuse as to why, you're so out of shape. There's no excuse to be out. These are all like, there's no valid reason to be out of shape. There's no valid reason. There's always a way to get something done. I chose to sacrifice sleep, so that I can stay in shape, and I still do that, right? I still sacrifice sleep. I have no problem, right? I look at what's the first thing that I can sacrifice so I can get to the goal, right? That's what it's about. That's exactly what it's about. What can you sacrifice to make sure that you are healthy and make sure that you're in shape? Probably going to be sleep, right? I promise you that if you kind of switch your gears, right, and get things going in the morning, you'll have your sanity back. You'll have you back. You will be the guy that you used to be, plus some, hands down, I promise. So I appreciate you guys for watching live. Stay great, and until next time.